Longhorn Economy series, and we are rolling again with another episode, and we're doing pretty good. We've got a nice load of material here. We're going to go ahead and transfer it all over. If I recall correctly, we picked up some good materials to build a few things. Um, Mainly, we picked up a hold on a second. I want to focus here for a second so I don't go splat. We managed to get a console. We managed to snatch up a armory as well as a couple of timer blocks and the gravity generator, which is going to be really handy because then we can, have some gravity. Kind of, mildly critical. Okay, so we wanted to get, first of all, we wanted a console in here, right here, which is actually really good. So we're going to go ahead and, oh wait, we can't take that yet. We got a full inventory. So before we go and do that, well actually, we might actually put a console right here actually and leave that seat there. Because this could be a really good location to put a console, actually. So let's get that done right now. Let's see, what kind of console? Something like that. Well, that actually isn't a bad idea. I like that though. Actually, this is better here. I like that. Alright, we're gonna go with this. And then over here, where are we gonna put our gravity generator? I think the gravity generator is best served right. Well, we have our gyros over here, on this side here. So maybe we'll put our gravity gen right here. I was going to run this up here, like, on the bottom here. But now that I'm looking at this, I'm thinking we might just, well, we could move it there. And then put the gravity generator right here. It kind of leaves it exposed a little bit, but it's kind of buried in there a little bit. So let's go ahead and put it right here. That's a high-tech item, and we're going to go ahead and set this up so that it's right there. Okay, and then we had 2 timer blocks and a, well, this is where I want to put the armory, is right there. So we'll put that last. The 2 timer blocks, those are going to be, we're going to do those down here. Underneath in this area down here. I'm not sure exactly where yet. I kind of want to have like this area down to this level here. I want to be able to, or actually probably do it down in this level. So what we might do is actually drop those all down and do a floor right about here, and that'll go really well. This will be like the industrial area down below. So that being the case, actually, you know what we might do? We might put them right up here. Yeah, I think this might be a good spot for them right up here. I mean, it is exposed, and I prefer not to have my stuff exposed, but at this point, we really haven't set up any kind of, like, anything in particular for that, so alright, so we got our 2 timer blocks. So let's get timer block 1, timer block 2, and then we're gonna run over here and get, now this was not fully assembled, so we're gonna do that last, and then we're gonna, but we are gonna clear this out, and it, okay, fine, we're gonna put you there. And then we're going to take you, and this is where we're going to put the our little armory. I can't talk. It's my armory, and I can't think of what it's called. It's really sad. I like the enclosed full armory. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel, but I like the enclosed one, but we can do the unenclosed one. However, in this case, I think this is going to be of benefit to us. Alright, so that's in place there, and then we're going to run over here and dump everything else into this, which there's still quite a few things that, you know, Oh goodness, we gotta really get a refill here. And what do we got? It's a vulture. Yeah, stay away. I don't want a vulture lurking around here. Alright, so I think we've got all those components loaded up and good to go, so we'll go ahead and yeah, we'll just dump these in. I don't know. The vulture, it's moving away, so that's good. Let's keep the train going here. I wonder, actually, you know what? I think that it might be a good idea. No, it's not a good idea. I was thinking about in terms of, okay, yeah. I was thinking in terms of, like, getting those things welded up completely, but I think in this circumstance, what we really need to do is get some food, first of all, and second of all, head back over and just continue our operations. I'm going to take those 10, and then we're going to fly back over there. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's get it done. Another trip back to the salvage rock. I still want to get closer, but oh shoot. You know, it didn't... What's that? What's that down there? A spy drone. The Factorum spying us. Oh, hell no. That's the last thing I need. No. You're not getting away that easy, you sneaky little bugger. Let's see if we can get close enough to... Oh, daggone it. I'm trying to match it, but the little bugger's fast. I want to get it before it gets back to its base. It's so tricky to get up to it. Why can't I can't quite lock onto it. Come on, come on. I want some... That's good salvage. We could get like... it's just too I can't get a good lock on it, and now it's gone. Or it's, well, it is right there. Alright, we're gonna try one more time. I just don't want to miss out on this opportunity here if I can get it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. How close do you have to be? Good gravy. Come on, man. I mean, we've got like a long ways to go before we get to the other salvage anyway. Gosh, I'm trying to get it synced. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Wow, she is really hauling. Okay, let's see if we can get onto it, like, actually, like, lock onto it with our feet, maybe. Oh, yeah, you're making it really hard, aren't you? I'm gonna just get turn my grinder on and just try to grind. If we can get to it. Ah, all right, that's it. You're lucky. You're really lucky there, buddy. All right, we're gonna go. Oh wait, you know what it could do? Oh, I just had an idea. Where are you at? If I can kind of match its speed, maybe I can drift. Where is it? Did it speed up? Oh, it's already gone, ain't it? Where is that thing? See, I thought if I matched it in speed, maybe we could kind of coast next to it or something. But, dude, it's gone. Where'd it go? Alright, well. Oh, no, that's... Oh, good gravy, no. Oh, this is... that's what it was trying to do. It was trying to trick me into spending too much time in the sun. Ah, that's bad. This is bad. This is very, very bad, guys. Oh, that tricky bugger. Alright, so hopefully we can make it back to this salvage location, because it's closer than the base. And if not, we might be doing the good old-fashioned flight of shame. And that we'll end up flying after we get toasted. So hopefully it's not that bad. So we'll see how it goes, guys. We'll see. We'll see.
Low health.
Yep, I know. We're coming in on it, though. I don't think there's any first aid stuff left over here, so I think we're going to be pretty much toast. Hey, thanks for joining.
Your health is critical.
Yeah, I will just come in here. Yeah, at least I'm inside. I don't know if my backpack's going to be there, but we're going to give it a shot, guys. Alright. This time, no distractions. Straight in. Max speed. Oh, man. I'm just... The Factorum were spying on us, guys. That's not good. Like, absolutely not good. So we need to move at some point. So this is going to be the trip where we get a bunch of ice. And I think our best option is actually to move closer to the planet, closer to the salvage location. It'll be beneficial to us, and it will change our location to the Factorum. I do not trust them. They're up to something, always. So, wow. I've never seen a spy drone either. So this is a first. These Factorum guys, they're really, really nasty. Okay, we're getting closer. I think on this trip we really need to continue to get materials after we get that ice. I think we want to try to get as much components and much little things as we can get. And then after that, we're going to try to go through and get and focus on two things. We're going to focus on pipes, and we're going to focus on motors, on anything else that's left. But here's the thing, most of the stuff we're going to grab is the stuff that has motors in it. So we'll have to see how it goes. But motors are a priority. Honestly, they are more of a priority than salvageable materials. Now, we did claim the escape pod is salvage, so we can work in there for a little while and transfer just regular components over, so as we go through each section, you know, we can do that. And I think that's important. I also think we should not take all the ice. That way we have a place there to restore our O2 and stuff like that. But I'm hoping that we did not lose the backpack, because if we lost the backpack that is in there, then we've lost 10 rations worth of food, which right now is kind of precious a little bit. We'll see how it goes, but I think it's kind of precious. So, okay, we're coming up on it. We're doing pretty good on everything. I don't see, let's take a look. I don't see anything sparkly. I don't see any spies. This is why we need guns on our station. But again, we're doing full scrapyard and economy here, so it's, you know, we got to find the weapons to put there. Otherwise, we don't have any, except for the interior guns, which we already have. All right. Oh wait, no. Where's the backpack? It's over here. We went in through this way. Okay, good. Buddy, come on. There you are. Okay. Whew. Okay, good. That's good. Alright, so we're going to drop these in here. Now, we need to get access to you. Lights on. Grind that away. Nope, no access. Alright, so what do we got? Okay, so I'll leave 400. That way we've got a little bit there for ourselves. And the rest of it's going back. 2K back to the back to our Epsilon, and the rest of this is going to need to be ground down. So I think at this point I'm going to go ahead and start grinding this all off. It's not attached, so we'll go ahead and get the alright, cool. I'm looking to see if there's any other pipes. I don't see any other pipes. That is our priority at the moment, you know. Alright, get that out of the way. Okay, we'll go ahead and cut through this.
Inventory full.
Again, these are all going to go into the cargo container here because this is already claimed by us, so it only makes sense to put these extra bits and bobs in here. I really like the pipes. I love these these straight pipes. I like the conduits. I think they're all going to be really nice, agreeable for the station. I think it's going to look really cool installing a bunch of those, but to do it we need the components. So we're going to go ahead and steal all those up. I'm not sure how much time is left on this thing, on the main station. It's not saying, so I don't know. Is there a access point? Yeah, what's the deal on you? Okay, claim, wait, I'm confused. It says I can claim the grid, but it's not giving a time frame. What? Huh. I don't understand. This is really weird. Oh, here we go. Unclaimed blocks goes in an hour. Okay, good. All of a sudden I was thinking, what in the world's going on here? Why are we not getting a time frame? Now I see why. Okay, we're gonna go down, get more of these. Ladders have always so many pipes.
Inventory full.
Alright, now let's see, where are we going here? Alright, let's go back in here. Wow, that's filling up pretty quick, guys. Alright, let's get back down in here and get some more pipes.
Inventory full.
Wow, that's fast. I think if you ever did a starter in this base, or you were a beginning player who just started with and they found this to salvage, I think that it would be a really awesome way to start. Would be with that escape pod as a good start, and then go from there. And you could just, if you knew it was gonna do what it did, you could actually from the corner there just load it up, and then go from there. You know.
Energy low.
Okay, looks like these are all just interior blocks. Alright, and that looks like steel blocks there. Floor passages. Up, there's more pipes right there. Alright, and there's more pipes up here. Alright, and then we'll wait to grab that. Floodlights, let's see about those in a bit too. Right now we're just grabbing these.
Inventory full.
Okay, let's go ahead and run in here and get these loaded in. Wow, that fills her up. Okay, so now we're back to doing component things. Let's see. I think, let's see if we got something out here. We'll leave those guys to their domain there. Well, I think that the solar panel definitely needs to go, because we need more solar panels, that's for sure.
Energy critical.
Oh, we got critical energy. Alright, no problem, we'll go lay in bed. We're gonna need the beds, too. Just take everything that's in here. I mean, why not, you know? Okay, so beds. Alright, so we've got okay, so we grabbed a solar panel. Alright, solar panel, we're gonna, so what I'm thinking, an oxygen farm might not be a bad idea. In case the ice situation gets kind of sketchy, we can always do an oxygen farm to maintain some of the base's oxygen. So if things get tight with that, we can always try to do that, I suppose. So it's something to think about. Let's see here, an oxygen tank. We have oxygen tanks. Alright, so we're going to get into, let's get some beds. Why not? Bed, toilet. Alright, a couple of beds, toilet. Let's grab a kitchen. Did I grab everything there? I did. Okay. Okay, we got a kitchen, 2 beds. There's another kitchen. Let's see here. We don't really need. We don't really have to do that, but let's see. Okay, let's grab door. Okay, we got a round door. Okay. Event controller, we'll take that too. Round door. So that's 2 round doors, 2 beds. Solar panel. Okay. Grab a bunch of these glass things too. Oh, we're done. Okay, back we go. Well, that's a pretty good haul, guys. Hopefully we got enough oxygen. I should have loaded up on oxygen, but we should be able to get back on 11%. So yeah, that's a pretty good haul. We got you know, a couple of beds to add to that. We picked up the toilet, which we already had, so you know, it'll be nice to have that. Um, and then we also salvaged up a bunch of we salvaged up two round doors. We got a kitchen set up, so that's good. I mean, that's not a problem. It'll be nice. It'll be a nice little add-on. We grabbed some extra supplies for the other stuff, which is good. So I think we're doing pretty good with this salvage. I mean, we're gonna snatch it up and get it on there. So yeah, this is nice. This is really good. I like this. I mean, I know that it's the scrapyard rules are pretty much are very aimed towards stuff that has you know, computer components or certain types of transportation type things, but it does involve other stuff too. Like you know, so it's just really nice. Salvage this, get these components up and off of these vehicles and these stations. I really want to get some trade though. We're building up quite a selection of trade goods. Oh my gosh, you have got to be kidding me. Are we really going to do this? Wow. Dude. Okay, so we're going to eat a little of that. There's a trick. If you eat a little food, it'll help you save your life, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be
Your
toast.
health is low. Health critical.
Yep, it's a respawn moment. Never underestimate your life support. Oh, good gravy. Alright, here we go. Body pickup. And we're going to go ahead and dump these because we don't need them because there's going to be stuff at the body. And it's going to be a pretty full backpack, so that's what we're doing. Fun times. Oh, man. That's just crazy. Oh, it's just a beacon. I gotta really pay more attention to my stuff and remember to get a little oxygen on the way out, a little oxygen on the way in. You know, kind of load it up back and forth both sides. I still can't believe we were spied on. I mean, that's just not okay. Whoa. All right. That's good because I would never have been able to handle those tools.
Meteor storm inbound.
Yeah. Yeah, the meteor storms, they can be challenging sometimes, but mostly they're not that terribly challenging. They're just scenery a lot of the times. However, there is a couple of scenarios where it's really a problem, like a real big problem. So, and yeah, we're definitely gonna check that out at some point for sure. So, yeah, I like this new economy update. I think it opens up a lot of options, both in an economy standpoint, a salvage standpoint, and also in a piracy standpoint. So, where you can, you know, it plays into all three. So that's actually really, really cool, and I like that a lot. All right. Let's go ahead and get in here and get some work done here. Okay, so let's get a couple of things set up. We need to set up the bed situation, which goes up here. Yeah, I think got a couple beds, and how do I want to situate these beds? Do I want to do a full bed, a half bed? Well, if I do a half bed, I can do it like this. And I could probably fit a couple more, like one right there. Now, we're going to have there's the bathroom right there. So yeah, that actually works out nice. Now where we have an access up to this deck. Well, that's going to go away for sure. But we need an access point. Huh. You know, as much as I'd like that to be an armory, that's actually not a bad location for an access point. If we take it up to like here, and then so if we take this and this bed, this little bed here, and we put it rotated that way, right there, then you have access point there, and then with this out of the way, well, may have to move the door actually over to here. Have the door access. Well, no, we can't because that's where that is. This is so tricky. Like, I think the ladder should come. If we do a stair, maybe? Yeah, because that bed's not going to be there. So we could do a stair right there. Take the stair up to here. And then from there... Oh, actually, you know what might be good? Stair up to that landing and have one bed be here. No. Well, we could do a bed right here and then have an opening, a window out here. But I'm thinking actually we do a bed right. Yeah, we'll do a bed right here. That would work. Alright, so let's do okay, we're gonna do a bed like really? Oh my gosh. Bed thing's tough. Okay, well we got two beds, but we also have two doors, and we're not sure where those are gonna go. So they'll go out here in the warehouse. And actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Until we figure it out, let's just get it all out in the warehouse here. Got a bed frame. Got a bed. Okay. That's very annoying. You know what? There. Now I feel better. One of the beauties of having a station that's mobile, you can just flip the sun out of your way. Alright, so let's go ahead and actually let's set these up in rows. And then that way we can have access to them and be able to let's do it like this, like this. Okay, over here we're gonna do the doors. Because I feel like I don't know exactly where I want to put these things yet, but I want them to be there, you know? Okay, now these are the round doors. So there was two of those. Then we also had on the automation side of things, we also had a event controller, which we can definitely throw right there. And then we had a kitchen, which is, we already know where the kitchen's going. The kitchen's going. Turn on the lights. Kitchen's going over here, because this is where the kitchens belong. He's in the break area. I feel like I should probably take that away, but I don't want to take it away. And so, kitchen, let's see, there's the walkway there. We'll put the kitchen right here. Or actually, you know, well, yeah, let's put the kitchen here. Because I'm thinking if we put the kitchen over here, everybody gets to see this and the non-airtightness of it. So yeah, we want the kitchen right there. There's not a lot of open space on this deck here. Maybe we should expand it a little bit. Alright, first things first, let's get the kitchen in place. It's an inside kitchen, so it's gonna go like that. Bam. All right, we got the kitchen in place. Nice. And we do have a solar panel to add to our collection. And that is a complete solar panel, which will go right here. Which we really kind of want. So, where's the power? There you are. And I'm not gonna lie, I like the I kind of like a hodgepodge aesthetic here, so I like that. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll get this one in place. We'll get this one in place. We'll get this one in place. And we'll do that. And we'll do that. And then, what am I missing here? Yeah, I don't think we got anything. Oh yeah, the bathroom. Bathroom toilet, but that's okay. And then, yeah, the rest of it was just hodgepodgey. So all the hodgepodgey stuff we'll use to possibly fill up something else. Let's see, what do we got here? I think are we good on girders on all these shelves? Because that would be a good place for the girders to go, but no, we're good. All right, no problem. These will all just go into the nearest situation there. And that one's full. When these things get full, that's when we're going to stop whatever we're doing and get that other taken care of now. Since we now have some power, we now have some stuff like that, we're going to rotate this up. We're going to go to the side like so. And we're going to head in the direction of... I know it's crazy. Why are we heading that way? Because they don't expect us there. That's why. So we're going to drift up. We got the ice. It's currently being processed into fuel. So if that 3% drops to 2, then I'm going to be concerned. But until then, I am not going to be concerned. I am going to drift close as we can to this facility. Alright, that looks good. And we're going to run for a while. Meanwhile, while that's going on, I am going to get to work on a few things and also going to do this. Okay, so we've got some materials here. So let's use them. Well, we're drifting over closer. Where was that glass and girders? We're going to need those for the windows to the hangar deck here. Not the hangar deck, but the control deck. So let's get some windowing done. Alright, there's that one. Alright, good. I like it. Now we need displays and things like that, which we also have in here somewhere too. Let's go drop that in there. Where's some displays? I know we got some here, so let's take a look at the main area here. Oh, you know what we need to do? That survival kit needs to get back to producing these. I'm just going to put 300 and just let it go. That's what it's going to do anyway. It's just going to sit there and fill up. So do that. Alright. Take some of those. And we'll take some of those. There we go. Control panel is up. Alright, we're getting closer. That's good. Alright, so we're pretty much set and square in here for now. I think what I'm going to do, let's see, do I have any... I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a little light up there. Although, a display of stuff would be interesting. You know what? We'll leave it for the display. When we get the big display, we'll actually stick the big display up here. Nah. No, we probably want the light. Yeah, we're going to do the light. So let's see. We're going to need a little bit of both of these. We're going to need a little of that, a little of this, and a little of that. And we have one motor, so that could be useful. Alright, let's get a light in here. Perfect. Look at that. Now we got light. We don't have to be in the dark while we're in here doing our bridge stuff, but we can also adjust the lighting, which we will do. Okay, so let's see about getting these other things set up. This needs displays. This needs displays and that needs displays. Oh wow, everybody needs displays. Good gravy. Alright, well maybe I should just grab the whole stack and just have a field day, you know? Alright. I like compartmentalization for the simple fact is that it just makes it simpler when you're, you get hit by something and then you don't have to worry about, you know, venting everything all at once. Yeah, see, we got a good view here. Yeah, we're rolling along nicely. What are we looking at for fuel? We're still at 3. Wow. How much fuel does this thing need to have to fill up? I mean, my goodness. Oh, it's not even filling. Oh man. Wow. We must be doing like, wow, it is literally gone through already. So we burned through that whole thing just trying to... Did we really just burn through all that ice, or did it not get transferred over, or what? I mean, I thought we saw it go over there, but it just... Wow. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Well, we got enough to slow down. That's the important part, right? So we can just keep on rolling, and when we get closer... We're about 36 out, so the way I figure it, when we're about... We're about 36 out, so when we're, what, about 15? We'll start braking, and then we should be closer, and that'll work nicely. Okay, in the meantime, continuing our work as planned. Okay, so I'm thinking... I thought about taking this out and putting a staircase there. But if I do that, what am I going to put here? But we kind of have to have a way up to where the sleeping quarters are, and well, you know what we could do? No, we kind of have to have that there because we need to be able to have oxygen capability unless we go under the floor. I mean, we do have that lower deck down there. And that would free up the upper decks. Huh. You know what we might do? What if we took... That accesses into there. So if we leave this here... This doesn't do anything at the moment. But we do have other ways to do it. So it comes down and goes over. Okay, so I'm thinking to myself, so what is the best way to get up above? Oh, time to get decelerate. We're coming up on 15. Okay, stand by to decelerate. On now. Alright, as we decelerate, we'll swing it a little closer here. Alright. Pulling up closer to it. Killing power to the jets. We're coming in closer. I'm gonna let it coast. We still got 3% fuel, so we're doing pretty good. Yeah, it slowed down a lot faster than I expected, so. a little bit more goose. More power, there we go. Okay, killing the... We don't have to worry about our dampeners or anything because we're cutting on and off the thrusters, letting it burn, and then continuing to thrust forward. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hold this for a second and let it drift. It's not doing anything we can't deal with at the moment, so that's okay. Let's see, do we have any interior plates? We do, alright. Because I want to put a door here. Oh, we can't put a door here because we don't have the kind of door we need. Oh, man. Because I need to seal off this from everything else. And then over here, we should get a passageway that comes over here and then have a sitting area on this side. Right here, but we need to have it in a way that seals that off. That would be good, and maybe we could even have it come out just a little bit, and that would be okay too. Yeah. Alright, I think we're close enough. We can see the actual location, so we're gonna hold on, stand by. Not quite close enough yet. If we time this right, we could do some really good business with this. Alright, let's go ahead and drop these off in here. Looks like the sunshine's come back. So that's okay. You know what else we need to drop off? These. Oh yeah, you know what else we need to drop off? We have a lot of these. Well, we don't need all of these, we just need some of them. Alright, now let's go ahead and hit this. Okay, and now we're gonna come up on... Alright, so what do we got down there? Oh, it's just a beacon, okay. Okay, there it is, I see it. We're within visual of it, and that's good. We're gonna swing a little bit over so that we can line up a little better with it. We're closing pretty quick. We still at 3% hydrogen, which is good. And that's probably because we're not really super heavy like some places are. We're actually pretty light overall. We're getting closer. Okay. Oh, this looks good. She's gonna, when I turn this thing on, she's gonna brake really fast. Hydrogen is pretty powerful, so I think my original estimate was way too much. I was thinking in terms of ion drives. So I think for this one, the braking burn will do it at about 4 kilometers. Should bring us fairly close, but not right on top of it. And actually, we might do it even before that. Let's see here. I mean, a few kilometers isn't really that bad when you're flying fast, so. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and brake now. Braking now, and it'll slow us down. Angling around a little bit. Alright, we're gonna hold position at this location here. I think this is good. So once we come to an all stop, we'll be good to go. Alright, cool beans. I like it. We have 2 days worth of power on the batteries, which is fine. Actually, you know what I'm thinking? Let's check these batteries. So we've got input is 60 kilowatts, but the output is 94. That is not good. That will eventually deplete this. We want to reverse that process. So ideally, you know what we're going to do? Before we run over and start doing this, let's see if we've got materials to repair the solar cells that we have. Because we might have solar panels, and if we are solar cell materials, if we do, I think I saw them in here somewhere. Did I see any solar cells? No. Dang. That sucks. Alright. Yep. Alright, let's get back out to work and get over here and start doing some more salvage. Let's see, we did the sitting area really well. That area's also got us some bookshelves left. So I'm thinking we hit the lower level, the engineering. So we don't need any oxygen tanks. We got 2 really good hydrogen tanks. I think we've gotten all the major components that we want. Although we might need some of this stuff for something else, but I don't know what. I do like the idea of an oxygen farm, so we're gonna grab the oxygen farm. We'll also grab this while we're here, because honestly, you can't have too many of those. Alright, oxygen farm. We're gonna grab a bookcase. Oh, what's in here? There was something in here. Oh yeah, the flare gun, whatever. Alright, let's get some more pipes. Yeah, we'll get a button panel pedestal, why not? Okay, we're gonna grab the LCD panel. That's gonna be really good for when we want to ultimately put the rules in place, because I like to do that. We'll get a spotlight. Not sure what we'll use that for, but we'll have it. We'll take the barrel. Okay. Might as well grab a couch too. And we'll need some tables, so we might as well grab those. Alright. Yeah, we're looking pretty full actually. Alright, let's zip back out here, grab some more pipes for some more stuff.
Inventory full.
That's one thing we're definitely going to need a lot of. We start building the glass on this thing. Now, where is our ship? There it is. All right. So this is going pretty good. Nice. All right. Yeah, that was going a little fast there. Just a little quick. Alright, let's get some stuff in place here. Alright. First of all, I need to do something with the warehouse. I need to make it bigger. Alright. Okay, so let's see here. What do we got? We got a barrel. Got a wide LC display. So we're gonna put Alright, and we got a spotlight. The nice thing about putting these things down in salvage like this is even if you end up not actually using them, treating them like a salvage. The nice thing is that you can store the materials for them inside of it, which is kind of handy. All right, let's see here. All right, and then over here. Actually, you know what? We'll put the bookcase over in the actual area where the bookcase will probably be. Over here, maybe? Let's see, where are you at? Decoration. Where was the bookcase at? I think it's in here. Yeah, here it is. There we go. Come by here, grab some books, maybe get some coffee. We can set up this so that it's open, and then we can expand this out on that side, expand it out on that side, and then actually set up something higher up, like turrets above it and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. Actually, I'm thinking pylons on each of the four corners of it to make towers that go up and down, and that would be like our weapons pylons is what I'm thinking. What is that? That is a beacon. All right. Let's see here. I'm thinking, I don't think, let's see, we did that. Let's see, I'm trying to think what else we grabbed. The LCD. Oh yeah, we grabbed the oxygen deal. That was a really big deal, actually. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take you off the end, and we're gonna put you right here, and then we're gonna put the oxygen farm up here. That way we have oxygen generation, which will be nice when we're toast on fuel, but we still need to breathe. So there we go. Perfect. All right, we got that in place. We got our bookcase, we grabbed our barrel, we grabbed our, oh yeah, and we also have that button post that we need to throw over here until we figure out where we're going to put it. I have to admit, I really do enjoy scrapyarding and finding things and grabbing them and using them as they are. It's so cool. It's kind of like shopping in a way. Alright, and then that we'll go ahead and... Alright, cool. So the rest of this is all components then, because I don't know, we didn't have anything else for them, so let's see here. Anything that can go over there? Nope. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, we did do that. Okay, cool. Okay, that's full. Eat a little food. And that's full. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and get a recharge, because we learned our lesson the last time. Without a recharge, we get in trouble. And then back to our salvage location we're going to go. We don't have that much more time left on that salvage, because it's due to despawn very, very soon. So we want to make sure we try to get as much as we can out of the main portion of the facility. And then hopefully we'll get lucky and the space pod which we claimed will still be there. So let's go ahead and jump in here and see about grabbing a whole lot of this stuff. Grab a bunch of this, because this is all going to be very, very useful come around time for our garden. at you. Pipes hiding.
Inventory full.
Wow, just like that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get back to the ship. I keep calling it a ship, but it's really a station. I should call it what it is. Back to the station. I still can't believe we can't get a hold of a trade station yet. Is that a rock? Yeah, it is. Oh no. Oh crap. Salvage drones. Oh man, I don't like that. Okay, it's moving away. Like, can stay away. Don't come anywhere near me. Like, we probably are okay without an antenna, but I don't know for sure. Alright. Alright, we gotta... Okay, so we're gonna need to think about doing some stuff here. Alright, let's get these. We now have the materials to finish welding these, so that's good. It also means we need to turn them off because they burn fuel, and I bet we're already at 2. No, not yet. Okay. Alright. We really need to find some weapons. That way we can defend against those stupid pirates when they show up. Because right now, those little pea shooters up there, they ain't doing squat. And I'm pretty sure that if the grinder ones show up, whew, they're gonna really make our day very, very unpleasant. Simply, oh, you know what we could do? I didn't think about this. If we turned up that gravity really high, they wouldn't be able to come in close enough because they would fall. Because they run on ion drives. Oh, what a deal. Uh-oh. Okay, I bet that beacon and that scout drone are connected. I bet it's a salvage operation going on over there. All right. Well, let's go back and get back to work then. Hopefully, we won't draw any attention while we're over there. Or maybe we should wait them out. Yeah, I think we're gonna wait them out for a minute. We'll use the material we already got and see if we can't get some more stuff done. I feel like we just need to wait them out for just a little bit longer. So let's grab what we got. It's still searching. But as long as it's moving away, it's going in the correct direction as far as I'm concerned. So, alright, let's get the rest of these thrusters welded while we're at it. Okay, we're good. It also, more thrusters means more movement. It also means more fuel, so hopefully it means that we're gonna do so much better, but we'll see. Alright. Tell you one thing, we're gonna move those
Meteor storm inbound.
What the hell? What happened to half of these? We had a whole side to this. Okay. Oh, it took some damage. Must have gotten hit by something. Oh, okay. Unfortunate. Alright, so let's see, where are we going to put you? Well, for now, we'll put you over here. How about that? Get you out of my way. Okay, so we've got, let's see, we've got that thruster there already. And that thruster is there already too. No, wait, that's not welded up. Now it is. Okay, so we got those two there, and let's see. For now, we're going to put two over here as well. No. We'll wait. We'll find some more thrusters and put them there. And then these, we're holding place with those, so we're going to take this and this. And both of those will replace and go into here. After, you know, these things have to be discovered too, so there we go. Alright. So I think, god dang, when are you giving up, dude? He's doing a full grid pattern and it's kind of stressing me a little. Alright, so I know we're gonna probably get in trouble for this, but new plan. Instead of salvaging a ship and attaching it to this, we're gonna remove this. And this will go in a different location for a very different purpose. We're going to go ahead, for now, we're going to place it underneath over here. We can still attach stuff to this, but I want it out of the way because it's a new plan, and the new plan does not involve having a piston here.
Inventory full.
We do want a piston, but we're not putting you there. The piston's actually going to go in the warehouse for now, so we're going to put that away in here. We will use that, but not at the moment. Okay. And this is just fine and dandy where it's at. We'll deal with that in a minute. Actually, we'll deal with it now. We're gonna put steel plate right there. Light armor plate there. Okay, so that's gonna indicate, we'll keep that indicative of the base. That's gonna be the baseline where we're gonna run it out. And then we'll run it up in a certain way, and then we have this up here, and this is going to be the that's going to be where we're going to keep our salvage and stuff like that. It's our warehouse. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead, and I think everything's okay so far, but we'll see how it goes, because I don't know for sure if we're going to get any unpleasant visitors, since there's salvagers lurking around, frustratingly as annoying as it is. Alright, I don't see any evidence of them out here, so we're gonna go back to the salvage location and continue our work now that it's clear. I just wanted to stay nearby Epsilon Station in case those salvage drones arrive, and if they do, we go out there and we just grind the hell out of them. Don't try to salvage anything, just grind them. I think we're okay. I think we're in the clear. I didn't see anything coming this way, so... Sometimes they'll show up when you're not paying attention, though, and that's... Hey, there's an unknown distress signal over there somewhere. We should investigate that. For the simple fact is that if we can investigate it and it has a location of... You know, a location of what we need, that could be important. Wow, I simply cannot believe that this is here for so long. It's just unreal, and I'm okay with it. How long? Okay, we got 7 minutes. Oh my goodness sakes, guys. 7 minutes till this thing is gone. Alright, so what do we got here? This is a corridor transition. Is this a door? Ah, we got another corridor round door. Outstanding.
Inventory full.
Okay, let's get this corridor round door back. And I'm hoping that that our thing stays there, but you know what? I'm not counting on it. So we're going to start tearing that apart next. We have 7 minutes before this salvage is gone, and I don't know what's going to be left of it, so we need to like move quick. So let's go ahead and get some more stuff in our warehouse here. Alright, let's go ahead and get another. We got another circular passage door. Outstanding. God dang, I keep missing it. Alright, let's throw that one on top of here. And then we also have, well, we also have our components that are going to go in here. I really don't like the fact that we don't have direct access to that, but we don't really have a choice. Okay, back we go again. Turnaround's got to be pretty quick, guys, because we've got only a few minutes remaining left to salvage it before it goes. When I'm not claiming, when I'm doing like just a component salvage, or we're trying to do a scrap of different blocks, I don't like to claim the grid. I only like to claim the grid if I'm literally going to take the entire thing, like that other. Alright, let's see here. Let's grab the beacon. We can definitely use that. Oh, for the love of... Really? Air vent 2, yay!
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, cool beans. Oh, man. Okay, so now we're playing the game of hide and go seek with that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's, I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna give it a try. If I can get the beacon on here. Then we can go get the rest of the parts of the fan. Oh man, and we want that too. Okay, and where's our parts for the fan? Fan parts, where are you? Ah, there you are. And we'll grab another small oxygen tank, why not? Yeah, might as well grab what we can grab. Looking for things with motors. Okay. I think we're clear of things with motors in here. Oh wait, we got another door? Is that a door? Ah, yes! Oh man, what a deal. Another door. Outstanding. Outstanding. Now we have another door to go with. That is just brilliant. Okay. 3 minutes. Hopefully what we want is still here. We're gonna take this. No, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna take the stuff out of here. Okay, let's grab the pipes. Alright guys, hopefully this is still here when we get back. Otherwise, yeah, well, it won't be the worst sad day, because we got a lot of good stuff off this salvage, guys. I mean, this was really good. This was a really, really good find and a good haul. So, I'm not complaining. I really am not. It's a really good grab. Now, if we can just find a station to sell this stuff to, we'd be doing real good. Alright, we got another door we can throw onto the stack here. Okay. Alright, we got another door. We got a lot of components to it, but we also got a display. Yes, yes we did. And this was a round curved display. Not that I'm really complaining one way or the other. Okay, and then we also grabbed another kitchen part, but we're just taking that for shreds, but we did get another fan. And that is pretty cool too. So let's add that to our repertoire of salvage. There we go. And then the beacon is over there still, so yeah. So the rest of it we got is just bits and pieces, which is absolutely okay. Almost got enough to get our gravity gen up. Getting closer to that. And we might as well hit these two. Alright. Check what we got. Okay, let's go ahead and put these away. 17 clicks to the other salvage location. Alright guys, we're gonna come down, get recharged, and then we're gonna go at it again. Let's get recharged, and we're gonna butcher that thing but first we're gonna grab all we can out of the other. Alright, here we go guys. Ready, set, go. We're also gonna want to put a roof on this thing, and I think we'll put the landing platforms up above. I wasn't gonna do that, but you know what? I kinda like that idea. We'll just stack stuff up. We've got our little warehouse, we've got our storage for our components and for our goods, we've got a garden where we can grow food, we've got a little central area, we got a little rest area. All in all, really good. Alright, so let's see here. What do we got here, guys? Did we really do that quickly? Ah, and we just saw it disappear. Okay. And you know what? It looks like the other thing stayed, though. The escape pod actually stayed. Nice. So we can begin breaking this thing down. It stayed right where it was supposed to be, so that is really good. That is awesome, actually. Wow. Okay. This is what we're going to do then, guys. Because this has a battery attached to it, we can just begin tearing this thing down. So let's do it. Let's get as much of this out of here as we can. Be doing quick trips back and forth to get this thing emptied out, but oh man, this is really good. Oh, what's that? Oh, we have some leftovers up here. Oh, that's why I went through it, was to look to see if we had any
Inventory full.
leftover inventory. Okay, that's really cool how they got that all burrowed out and everything. That's really, really neat. The devs did a great job on that one. Alright, so let's head back, and we're going to do a couple of trips. I figure it'll probably take us about 4 trips back and forth to the escape pod to get it torn down and to get it installed on Epsilon Station. I really would like to find an actual ship that we could use to do stuff, but you know what? That's okay. So let's go ahead and jump up here. This is just components, so we're just going to throw these in here. Oh, we are really exposed. Yeah, we're going in here. And then we're going to turn you upside down so that we're not so exposed while we're on here. Oh my gosh, did I really just... Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's just let ourselves be in the sun again. Alright, I'm trying to get that exposure down a little bit, guys. And while we're at it, let's get some first aid. Okay. Alright, well, we're getting, well, close enough we can actually make it there anyway, so. Ready, steady, go. So I was thinking more on the idea of this base, like landing on planets. It just kind of remind me of a movie Krull where that big, huge, giant mountain landed. But I was thinking in terms of like we could have our ships and stuff in docking bays and on the landing pads on the top, and then at the very bottom have a hangar. And in the hangar, we could have like a rover and basically just land the base and move the base wherever. Okay, what? There you are. Don't you dare disappear on me. I'm not okay with that. Alright, we need to be on this side, so let's go down here. Alright. Okay, let's see. We're going to take these thrusters off. And we're going to actually install those on the station. And then we've got this wonderful thing right here. Let's see. A sliding hatch door, this one. So, 2 thrusters and a sliding hatch door. Take care of some of this loose stuff here. Alright. Okay. Alright. And we got a speaker there. We'll have to use that at some point. And then we'll top this off with a bunch of those. Okay, cool. And we're not going out the way the sun's at because it's already starting to cook us. Okay. So that was good. We got ourselves a sliding hatch door. We got ourselves 2 more thrusters, which we're going to put on the top, the dorsal side. That way we got thrusters coming down. But we're going to put them over in the garden for now. We'll raise them up when we go ahead and set these things up. I'm thinking actually in terms of the weapons pylons, we may want to position them slightly different because we have our thrusters in 4 corners. So we may want to move the weapon systems more central, which is going to be tricky with those things there. But you know what? We do what we do. So let's see here. Where is the... I still like the sci-fi ones. I'm sorry, guys. I definitely like them. Okay, we got those out of the way. Okay, and of course, we have another door. Because we are collecting a lot of doors. It's okay, when this salvage is done, we'll have doors to work with. And then we got those out of the way. And we got a crate that we can put over there actually too. Into the area over here. And we'll put that over there. I've always liked the idea of the crates. They do, you know, a lot of people think, oh well, once you get your stuff set up, you don't need to have a crate. Well, you know, actually, when you have, even though you have a cargo pod, a crate serves a very good purpose. It separates out things you do not want conveying into your system. There's always stuff you don't want. Like, for example, if you're being very, very particular of your hydrogen, you don't want to waste it in particular into like oxygen or something like that, well, then you hold off on your hydrogen, on your ice until you're absolutely ready to use it, and it's outside of the system, you see? Okay, so we definitely have got some conveying that needs some help. So we're going to come over here and help it. Alright, and then we're going to drop what's left in here. We're going to eat some of our kelp crisps. We're going to come up and get a charge, and guess what? We're going back. Got more stuff to get. Alright guys, well I think, well we do have some more stuff to get from over there, but I think we're at a good point in the episode that we may just go ahead and call it stops for this episode. I'm thinking next episode we're going to finish getting the salvage off the escape pod, and then we need to find another salvage somewhere where we can find a way to get to one of these stations. I also think that it might be a good idea to get a little bit closer to this planet. I'm not sure what's on there or if there's anything on there at all. We know there's some stuff going on here, but we just haven't found any kind of links to any of the trade stations. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode, and thank you so much for coming and watching, and thank you for your comments. Thank you, Minuteman. Your comment was amazing. that's definitely gonna be something we're gonna do. So yeah, keep them coming, guys. Keep the comments coming. And thank you so much. And you know the deal, like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. It helps the algorithm know what you like, and helps me figure out what we're gonna do next. So thank you. And of course we're going to go over here, and we do not have a bed in here. So what we're going to do, we're going to close that. We're going to close this, which should... Aha! Look at that, guys. We are pressurized, and we're going to go and sit here and do some business. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time. Bye.